Docs, we've got a powerful tip for you today. We are going to talk about how you run your marketing, manage your office, and how you can get more done. But you see, most docs, what they do is they run around the office pissing on fires. That's right, I said pissing on fires. We run around doing what's urgent instead of doing what's important. So the first thing in this video that I want to give you as a tip is decide the difference in your practice between important and urgent. They are two totally different things, and chiropractors confuse this all the time. We get an urgent message, we have an urgent situation, we have a patient that needs a form signed right away that they should have brought you a month ago, and we drop everything and accommodate what's urgent instead of prioritizing and actually doing what's important. So one of the things I want you to realize is when you're running around the office pissing on fires, you probably could have planned your day a little better, and if you had prioritized your day, your week, and your monthly or yearly marketing calendar, you would know exactly what's important. More importantly still is having your team know what's important and deciding that things might be urgent for someone else aren't important to you as a team. You can take a pause, push back, and actually set your boundaries. The second most important thing that I want you to get from this quick and powerful video tip is that most chiropractors, because they run around pissing on fires, what they don't do is have a proactive plan for their marketing. It tends to be reactive. So rather than making it, marketing an important part of your calendar, we actually wait until things don't work, and then that too we do in an urgent format where we freak out. And we all have heard it, being in growth and defense at the same time doesn't happen for the physiology, yet that's what we do. We always preach and talk to our patients about being preventative and proactive, yet we don't do it ourselves in our planning or our marketing. So I'm calling you out in this video. If you're at a point where you're on cruise control, you're setting yourself up for a reactionary marketing and you don't need to do it. Which is why the doctors who've been doing our Corporate Skeleton Key program are in for a real treat this month. And if you can be too, if you're excited about this, let me know. Because July 25th, we are unloading a brand new part of our Corporate Skeleton Key package at no extra fee for our doctors to get them into more schools than ever before. Now the reason we're doing that in July is because these wheels need to be in motion in August, so we get our doctors in September. And as I mentioned, as we roll out our Corporate Skeleton Key program, it gets better and better. We charge no extra fees to our doctors. It's just my word to get them into more places. So I practice what I preach. I teach it to my doctors. And if you want more information about the Corporate Skeleton Key, send me an email. We can put you on a 45-minute web tour so you can learn all the details. But in the meantime, utilize this. Stop running around your office and putting out fires the bad way. Quit the reactionary marketing. It doesn't work. You can't freak out and then decide you need to go get new patients. It's always got to be forward thinking. But my final thought is this idea that you should market your practice with a high tide, low tide. Meaning you throttle down, you fill it up, then you can take off and check out, which is why in August, I'm taking my family to Maui like we do every year, my wife and 4 children. For 17 days, we're going to Maui, and I am checking out. I'm going to recharge, but because we have this information in place for the schools, I'm going to come back to events my staff can set up, and that's what we do with the Corporate Skeleton Key. We take a CA who does my community outreach, sets up my events. I'll be floating on a raft somewhere, come back to a bunch of events. That's how we get it done. Hey docs, keep charging and stay tuned. And if you can think of it, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, because a lot of you mentioned you've been missing these video tips because you haven't opened the emails. Even better still, subscribe, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, The New Patient Maven. You'll get these videos and a notification as well. That way you're not missing out on any of these fantastic tips, and you know how to put out fires. Rock and roll, doc. See you soon.